Hello guys, every good name is taken here and welcome to a somewhat special video. This is pre-recorded, so it's gonna hit or be published once I hit 500 subscribers, because this is the Q&A. So whilst I'm just answering the questions, I'm gonna play a little bit live. Some said I should use replays since I don't have too many and I need them for other stuff. I will play a bit live. So, I asked you guys on Discord to leave me some questions so I could answer them in the video, and this is what I'm gonna do now. I'm trying to go through all of them and trying to answer them as good as I possibly can to give you the information that you might want to hear. So let's start with the first question asked by the Shell Magnet. Why aren't you in Raid, R2K or Eros? You are clearly good enough. The thing is, I really like the guys in my clan, and I'm there for so long already. I don't feel like really leaving them because they got really close to my heart, so to speak, and I just don't want to leave them alone, even if I would be good enough to join some of the best clans. Second question, what do you like and hate in World of Tanks Blitz? With what I like about is the variety of gameplay. So you can play in so many different ways. Also the different tank types, the strategy aspect, and a lot of stuff. That's really mostly what I like, and just the fun part and the team play that is part of that, basically. What I hate is mostly the toxic, that the game is so toxic, so everyone is blaming everything, and I guess I know what you mean. And sometimes even the RNG factor, since it's just hilarious to lose games in a way that you shouldn't lose them, so to speak. The next question asked was by GG, and it was how old I am. I am currently 16, but I'm turning 17 in a bit over a month. What are your favorite tanks in each tier? That's a quite interesting question, also asked by GG. In tier 1 I would guess the Panzer II. I played it a couple of times on stream recently, and since the regular tier 1s, so to say, got removed, I think he means the new tier 1s, and that would be, as I said, the Panzer II. In tier 2 I don't really have one because I'm not playing it anymore. In tier 3 I would suggest the Marder 2. I really liked that. It's a collector now and I sold it, but I had a lot of fun playing it. And tier 4 I would go as far and say the M3 Lee is my favorite in that tier, just because I was playing very good in it. In tier 5 it's probably the ELC AMX, and I guess I don't need to answer why. This tank is just a lot of fun to play. At tier 6 it's the Hellcat. Definitely there is no other tank that I would prefer than the Hellcat. Tier 7 it's kinda hard to answer because there are a lot of great tanks, but I would probably go with the Comet. In tier 8 it's the same thing, but I would say the RU is my favorite, and it's actually the one I'm playing right now. The CDC is also a great tank, but I think I would prefer the RU. In tier 9 I definitely have to go with the T30 because it's just very fun to play, and I guess we can play that now as well. And in tier 10, 100% the E50M, because E50M. Also asked by GG, what tanks would you recommend? I can't really give an answer here because it depends on the playstyle of a player, what tank the player would, or what sort of tank the player would like to play in, and in what situation, what the player is good in, and so on. And the last question by him, I think, was why did you make a YouTube channel? I made a YouTube channel because I got a graphics card, because before I didn't even had one. I got it by a good friend. You might have seen him a couple of times in the comments. Cause I'm Zebi. Know him in real life as well, and he got me the graphics card, so I was able to play the game on better graphics and everything. And I had some very good games, and I thought, hey, why don't you try to record them? And maybe the people are gonna like it. Maybe they can learn some stuff, because that's what I'm trying to achieve with this channel. Giving the others some help, trying them to get better, and yeah, that's basically my reasoning why I made this YouTube channel. Next question was asked by Shell Magnet again. What makes a good platoon mate? And I think that's a very good question. He added as well, calmness, skill, reliability, other things. I think reliability is a big part in that you can just rely on your teammates and don't have to always look out for them, so that you know what they're doing. Also, it's important that you get along well with each other and not have some sort of hatred against each other. I don't think skill is really needed, you just have to have fun playing. I guess that's the main feature of playing together, that you just enjoy your time. And yeah, maybe also that they are calm. Because someone who rages is no fun to play with, and I guess most of you can agree with that. Yeah, and the next question was quite similar by Wildbones Helper, otherwise known as Jack, the clan leader of Gneiss. Which is more important, skill or teamwork? And I guess both, because teamwork is important because it's a team game, it's a multiplayer, so it's already suggesting that you should play in a team. But for example, if you play tournament, teamwork is very important, but also the skill of one person alone, because in a one-on-one fight, for example, you just can't rely on your team because you are alone. And I think skill is also important, but I would more favor the teamwork. And his second question was what my wishes are for this year. Don't really have any, just to get my school, or to be good in school. I guess that's one important aspect, so that I have more time for YouTube as well, because I really like doing this. Also that I just get to know more people, because I like each and every one of you. It's really fun. For example, in streams, I would like to stream more, because just having conversations with you live and not just in a comment section, it's all just a lot of fun, really. And maybe a wish would be that Wildboard Gaming improves the game a little bit more, but well, we just have to wait and see for that, I guess. Next question was from the Coward on YouTube. What is your goal with the channel? I don't really have a goal. I just would like that, as I said earlier already, people learn from my videos and get better over time. Because that's the reason I made this channel. Because I would like to have people that improve in the game. And just want to enjoy myself doing the videos. So that's pretty much all. Next question, asked by Udima. was, would you like to participate in Twister Cup 2019? Probably not, just because it's played on mobile devices, and as most of you are probably aware of, I'm pretty bad playing on mobile, because I just can't really handle the controls, so to speak. And if so, what people would be in the team? If I would decide to play Twister Cup, and the people I would like to have in my team, that's a pretty interesting question. Probably just because of team play wise, the Shell Magnet. I platooned a lot with him, I know him quite well, and he's just a very good teammate, so you can play very good with him. I mean, I played a lot of platoons, so I guess I know that. Second person would probably be Wildwood's helper, because I mean, he's doing the tactics for tournaments, and he's just doing a really good job in it. And because I'm not really good in that regard, having someone who is good at making tactics and everything would be very handy. And for the rest, just some other players that I really like to play with and such, I guess. Another part of his question, would you like to see Gneiss make it to Blitz Twister Cup? Sure, why not? I mean, would be fun, I guess, seeing the clan I am in for most of my Blitz career, so to speak. Would be just great, and it would show that we improved a lot during the year that we have played now as a clan, or over a year already. And it would be just great fun to see them and hopefully get far, but that's a big dream, right? And it's unlikely that it's gonna happen. And then he had, as he called it, a mean question: who are your most favorite people in Gneiss? And I asked him, and he meant player-wise, and who I like more. Player-wise, probably someone like Edge or Mastiku, because they are also long members of the clan and they are very good players. I featured them also on the channel already a couple of times. Udima as well, I guess, because he's also just a very good player and I do like him also as a person, because he's just a nice guy, I guess. I can't really tell anything about the new members because I don't know them too well. Someone else would probably or player, not really player wise, but because I like him, would be Wolverine's helper, because he's just, sometimes he just talks shit but I really like him as a person, and yeah, it's good fun talking to him and also playing with him a couple of times. Xenrox as well, he's a very good player, and yeah, I guess that's it for who I like the most. I mean, I like the others as well, but I just know the others better, so to say. Next question, or one of a lot of questions asked by Shooting Cookie. Why did you start YouTube? I already answered that. What would you like Ricky to add to the game? That's a good question. Probably more maps, events, or just different game modes would be fun. Because playing just the regular standard mode and supremacy, I don't know, can get boring over time, I think. Not really in terms of tanks, because I don't have too many, and adding more would mean grinding more, especially if I want to have them. If you could design a tank, how would it look? Oh, that's a hard question, to be honest. I mean, I like the design of the waffle with the 128, so I guess somewhere around that, or something like that. Do you have any helpers with your channel? Indirect. Yes, I have. For example, Hylia, he made my intro, which I am really thankful for. Who else? Shit, I forgot. Chewy, he made my channel art, which I didn't have any before, just like the intro, and it looks really nice. And otherwise, just my subscribers. I mean, you guys help me doing more videos, because if you enjoy the content, I enjoy making the videos. And that's my answer to that question. Next question, if you have to make a team quick tournament out of 6 subs and myself, who would be in the team? That's a hard question, because I have a lot of subs. Probably Ruck, which I have done a video before on. He's just a great player, and I platoon with him a little bit on stream, and it's just he's a very great player. Shell Magnet, which I mentioned before. Probably. Who else? Wild One's helper again for the tactics. Probably as well Edge, because he can play pretty much everything pretty damn well. Again Udima, because he's just overall also a great player. I think that's 4 now. 2 more. Good question. I don't really know, to be honest, because I haven't played with every subscriber yet, so I can't give you a 100% answer to that. Sorry. The next question is, what's your favorite food? That's interesting, because I didn't expect such a question, but my favorite food overall, I guess, is strawberries. I really do like strawberries. And I guess that's my answer. Do you have a screen, or do you remember your stats after 1 to 4K games? Not a screenshot, unfortunately, but I think I already there was around 70% win rate. But the rest was not too good in terms of stat wise. Next question. Yes, he asked a lot of questions. MX50B or 57 Heavy? I would go for the 57 Heavy. Object 140 or 62A? I don't know. I get asked that question very often, and I think it's up to. I don't know. I have not played the 140 yet. Do you like Schnitzel? Definitely. As a German fellow, I do like Schnitzel. I can add a picture if I remember to do so, if some people don't know what Schnitzel is. It's very tasty. How much did you spend on World of Tanks? I can't really tell. I mean, I bought the T-34, the Super Pershing on a 50% offer. I did buy the E25 and just recently some gold for the type event, which I did not need at the end, and I don't know, maybe 40 euros or so is my guess. Does your family, girlfriend know about your channel and watch some of your videos? Yes, they all know about it, because at least to my family I always tell them to be quiet when I'm streaming, so that there's no background noises. And my mom watches some of my streams, and my sister does or did watch a couple of my videos. About my girlfriend, yes, she knows as well, but I'm not sure if she watched any kind of videos. I know she was in a stream once in the chat. Don't know if some of you guys noticed that. What's the best tank class in your opinion? Probably Tank Destroyers, because I'm just best in that class. Any plans for new videos in 2019? Definitely. I'm gonna do more challenges. I'm gonna bring back the newcomer guides, which I'm working on one currently. It just is gonna take some more time because the editing is it's really hard, and I just have not got to that part that I like how it looks. I'm gonna do some more community-based stuff, which I already announced on my server, like tournaments during the stream and so on. What else did you ask? Oh, okay, never mind, that's just ideas for formats. Have you ever played World of Tanks Blitz on phone? Yes, I did. The couple of first streams were on my phone because my PC couldn't handle the streams. Do you plan to play other games as well on your channel? I did already. Not a lot of people watched it. So I guess you don't really like it as much, but I'm definitely gonna play more. Not too many though, because I want to focus more on World of Tanks Blitz. Would you like to be a community contributor? I don't know really, because I guess you get supported by Wargaming and you get a press account, which would be helpful for videos, but otherwise, I don't know. I mean, it would be helpful, but it's not a goal that I want to achieve. Is a good strong push or a good defense better? I guess being in a more defensive position and using your HP and your tank's strength well is better, but some tanks it's just better to push, because you can just face hack them to death or something. Like the 263 is a monster with pushing, so holding a line is, I don't know, an option, but you shouldn't be focusing on that. Oops. Please describe Legion in 3 words. I can't really, because I don't like that sound. So I guess that's my only answer to that. Why do you use such long delay in your streams? Actually, I have no delay set at all. It's just the stream itself that makes it a delay, because you know it needs to get from my PC to YouTube, and I guess that takes a couple of times. It's what I've noticed, always around 20 seconds, but I did not set any. So I hope that answers your question. What's the most annoying sort of players? Those who blame the team even though it's their fault that they die or lose the game. It's the sort of players I hate the most, because they don't want to say yes, it was my mistake, and just blame it on others, which I am just not a fan of. Worst experience in World of Tanks? I don't know really. I guess that the toxic part is the worst experience, or the matchmaker maybe. I don't know. I don't really know what exactly is meant with that question. Have you ever lost a lot of money in crates? No, not really. Have you ever played the normal World of Tanks? Yes, I did. And what are your stats there? I can show them in the video, but not now. And the last question, which was by Omnom11, interesting name, was do you like ketchup chips? I mean, he already asked me that question on stream, and I actually answered that, but I guess I gotta answer again, huh? Actually, I don't know quite what he means with ketchup chips, but I would just say yes because I have nothing against ketchup and nothing against chips. So I guess I could like it, but not 100% sure. And yeah, that's all of the questions that got answered or asked, to be more precise. And if you have any questions left, please tell them in the comment section down below, and I will try to answer every single one of them as good as I possibly can. And yeah, let's just play this game to the end and then end the video there. So we are on Overlord with my Hellcat, and already one is dead. M6 is camping. That's also a sort of player that I don't like, camping, or campers, in tanks that should not camp. Like that scavenger as well. Oh shit, that was an unfortunate miss. Well, at least they were able to pick him up. Somehow. But yeah. This game is not looking too good right now, even though the score was even for a moment. I mean, if you just look at the minimap, you can see that it's not going too well. I mean, we are all pretty much still full HP, but I have no idea where the others are, really. Ah, there's one. Got his ammo rack, that's quite lucky. Okay, that was probably the ThePanzafahra with the HE. Or the BDR. Both of them. Or any of them. Because of the kind of damage that they did. And as it seems, the team can do some work, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have blamed them at the start, but I mean, why should you camp in a heavy tank, really? Especially in an M6 that is very strong in hold down situations. But this should be a win. A nice win to end the video as well. But I keep missing. Maybe my worst experience is from that question earlier. Like my best player videos that are sarcastic, of course. Those could be also seen as my worst experiences. And we won the game 7-3, pretty safely at the end, but it looked kind of sketchy at the start of the game. We did carry a little bit though. And yeah, this was it from me for today's video. I hope you liked to have known more about me, if this even helped you in any way, I don't know. And see you in the next video. Bye bye.